So here we have the Vauxhall Mokka X 1.4 Turbo Elite Automatic on a 17 plate. I'm going to show you around the outside of the car first of all, and then we'll hop in and I'll run through a few controls on the inside. And as you see from the outside, it's got alloy wheels, 5 doors and tinted windows around the rear. Let's start off with the boot and then we can work our way around the rest of the car from there. So you'll see as we approach the back of the car, we've got reversing sensors, loads of boot space along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat. And underneath this section, even more space. So we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then I'll hop in and we can run through some controls. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see it's in great condition the whole way round. Just briefly before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. As you can see, you get leather seats, which are in lovely condition. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, we're going to start with the dials. On the left hand side we've got the rev counter, and on the right hand side the speedometer. At the top in the middle you'll see the fuel gauge and coolant temperature gauge, and then beneath that we've got the trip computer, which includes the total miles of 13,215. You can change the information display just above that using controls on the indicator stalk, although the digital readout for the speedometer is a very useful piece of information. Backing out to the steering wheel, on the right hand side we have stereo controls as well as voice activation for the phone. So hit that button, ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list, and it will do that for you once of course you've paired your phone. And on the left hand side of the steering wheel we have cruise control as well as speed limiter. The phone itself is paired using this touchscreen over in the center here, so you'd hit phone and follow the instructions on screen to pair for a device. In terms of ways of listening to music, this car has got AM, FM and DAB radio. You can plug in a USB or auxiliary device, and you can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio as well. So not only can you make and receive phone calls, but you can listen to your music via that medium too. Pressing the home button will always take you back to this main screen. Projection, if you have a smartphone and you connect up a device by USB cable, you can project certain Vauxhall friendly apps up onto this screen here. This car also has something called OnStar, which is an onboard assistant. Really great system. There's a full video on that on our Facebook page that's well worth checking out. Beneath that we've got the dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the temperature independently on each side of the car. Turn the air conditioning on by hitting that button, adjust the fan speeds in the middle, or hit auto and it will maintain the temperature that you've asked for by itself. A great thing about this car, and certainly useful at the time of year we're coming up to, it's got a heated steering wheel as well as heated driver and passenger seats as well. Beneath that we've got a little cubby hole that opens up, and inside there we've got a 12-volt charging socket, the USB and auxiliary inputs that I mentioned previously. We then have the fully automatic gearbox. The buttons on top, the plus and minus, are so you can change gear manually should you wish to. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.